didn't do nothing, mate.
When you get close
Bugger! I think you are just bodies. What? What do you mean you saw me? Ah! Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're doing essentially the same challenge as we did last video, but with a different truck. I don't know if you can tell, but this is a Magnum. This is an ex-show truck that I've bought off of the in-game eBay search mod that we found. And essentially it allows you to buy used trucks. So they've all got damage on them, they've all got wear and tear, they're all a bit knackered, they're all a bit old and a bit fatigued, but in the most part, they're still good trucks. Well, that's left to be determined, but we've bought a Magnum, and today we're going to do a load of it. You know, find a trailer, get on its maiden voyage on this channel anyway, and if it's a good truck, we might keep it. You never know. It's definitely had some work done to it. This is definitely looks like an ex-show truck, especially of this era. It's got Goodyear tyres on it, it's got the good chrome cap, like hubcaps on it, it's got like a few expensive good mods, it's got hella lights and all of that stuff, it's got a nice light bar, it's got horns, and my favourite feature is the horn, but it gets better. Oh, it doesn't play, that's a shame. I think the mod's broken, but it's supposed to have like a musical horn thing. Anyway, doesn't matter, we're not going to use it. We're going to do a load of this. So, let's find the first thing we can do with this vehicle. The interior is very basic, the bed's up there for some reason. It's a weird design. I definitely like this a little bit more than the iveco we drove last episode though. I'm not a fan of the ivecos, really don't like them. Now, I'm not necessarily a fan of Magnums either, but I prefer it more than the Ivecos, so this shouldn't be too bad. So this sounds a little bit better than the Iveco. The Iveco just sounded like an angry toaster. This sounds more like a well-used oven. So, you know, not the best sounding, but it doesn't sound as bad as it could. We've got a few mods installed today. One of them is the traffic mod. I don't know who it's by. I might leave a link to it in the description if I remember. Probably won't, because my brain's like a sieve. Also, ADHD is pretty hard to manage these days because when it's hot, your brain don't work. And my brain don't work most days, and it's quite hot at the minute. So we shall see. Let's wonder where we're going to end up today. I don't know. I feel like doing something over across the border. I mean, we are in Dover. It's not too hard to go border hop and end up in the Frenchy land. We could do something to France, to Calais or further. It depends where we end up going. One thing I will say right out the gate is this definitely drives better bobtailing than the Iveco did. I'm not sure about what it's going to be like when we get a load on, but we're going to find out pretty soon anyway. But it definitely feels a lot better and a lot more stout. And the weird part is, I haven't shown you this yet, guys. The weird part is, this actually has more miles than the Iveco does. So the Iveco was... Oh, no, it doesn't. It has slightly less. Only slightly less. So the Iveco had 921,000 kilometres on it. This has 810,000 kilometres on it. So, considering they've done close enough the same distance, and this already feels far better, I have a lot higher hopes for this being a good puller. You know? Especially when it's its one purpose is to pull vehicles. Well, not vehicles, but, well, I suppose pull vehicles as well. Pull whatever you want, really. Like the factory down at it's made in. That's, you know, all this stuff. We got on to Paris. We go to Paris. We could go to Brussels. I feel like Paris is a good idea. I did say I want to go to France. Screw it. We go to Paris. Be a nice little drive. Right, so it looks like that's our trailer. What are they? Skinchnia or something? God knows what the name is of that. But it ain't English, I'll tell you that. To be fair, I'm not even that good at English. Alright, is that alright? Is everything alright? Oh, that weren't that bad. That weren't that bad. It could have been worse. There we go, we're hooked. This definitely feels a lot more manoeuvrable, these twin tags. Really, really nice feeling. Obviously it's nothing compared to my Scani Nana or what though. Alright. Yeah, that happened. Again, I feel like this already pulls better, I can tell you immediately. Immediately this pulls better. I don't know how the auto is going to do in this, because these automatic transmissions, especially being as it's a Renault transmission as well, they're usually rather questionable. Now, what questions they ask is a different question. No pun intended. But we'll see. This is doing alright. Also, you've got good decent visibility out of these. I like how big the mirrors are. That helps. And how big the windscreen is. So, there's front brake. It's a decent camion. So yeah. It's not the worst thing we've ever driven. Especially not on this channel. Considering you've only ever seen, well, last video and this video, it's definitely not the worst thing we've ever driven, because there was once upon a time an iveco, and that thing was rather horrendous. We're just going to roll around a bit, why not? Why have you stopped there? So is that a big pink truck? Why is there a big pink truck? Oh, is it glitched? Is that what's going on? Is he glitched? Bloody hell, that's pink. Is that actually pink or is it glitched? Yeah, that has to be glitched. There's no way that's supposed to be that pink. Jesus Christ, imagine waking up seeing that actually better colour. Oh, we're slow. To be fair, it's a hill. I think we're still faster up here than the iveco was. Or we're just making more noise doing it, I can't decide. Yeah, that's definitely glitched. That is pinker than pink itself. Jesus Christ. Look at the pink on the... I can't get over that. Right. We're past him anyway. We haven't got to look at the epileptic trailer. Well, we are up some BMW's arse. Makes a change, doesn't it? It's usually them doing that to other people. Is that a Beamer? I don't know what that is. Well, they're speeding up, I'm moderately moving slightly faster. There must be a tailwind. Jesus man, this thing ain't fast either. So same day for me, I've just finished recording the iveco video, so I can remember what the speed was like in that. And this isn't much, this ain't much better. This pulls like it's a 320 or something. I don't know what it is, but it's not great. I suppose it gets the job done. Right, let's get... How far are we going? 3 hours and 30 minutes. 3.5 hours. I reckon we can do that faster than that. This time I actually get to demonstrate how I can make time better. Because in the last video, if you've seen it, we had a cataclysmic mistake. Jesus, that was nearly a bigger cataclysmic mistake. So this doesn't have ABS either. That's something I will point out to you. Is these older trucks, they don't have ABS. So we've got some mods installed that make these trucks a lot more realistic. Whereas you can just slam your brakes on in a modern truck. You can't really do that with these because they don't respond the same as a modern truck where it will just slow down anyway. This locks up. This locks up and tries to kill you. It'll throw you into a bush, a barn, a building. It doesn't care. whatever you're closest to, you're going to find eventually. So it looks like we're taking the Eurostar, which is cool. I'm down for that. Yeah, so if you saw the last video, we had a massive issue, oh Jesus, with getting to the destination. Both the exits are blocked, and it wasn't like it was a normal kind of blocked exit, because this was, oh Jesus, this was blocked on the actual highway. So when you go to turn off, you go down a slip road. Both of the slip roads were you can't use. There was police vehicles blocking them off. So the issue with that is, because my GPS was telling me to go further up, turn around and come back on the other slip road, it didn't make a difference because it was still blocked. So we ended up travelling halfway around the country, it felt like, just to turn around anyway, to come back, find a different route so we can actually drop the trailer off. That was a hell of a mission. It was definitely a mission, but we did it. We got it done. The iveco only broke down 3 times. One of them right at the end as we're dropping the trailer off. So, oh, Jesus, that's steep. It's almost like the interest rates in the UK. Right. I think we're good. I think this is alright. This is alright. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Are we in Frenching land now? Yeah, this definitely feels better. This feels better. I'm on the wrong side of the road. Look at that. No, I can't remember what side of the road we drive. Help. I don't remember what side of the road we drive on. Oh, this doesn't help. Both lanes say the same thing. Oh no. Oh, it's the other side. Okay, that's good. I'll figure it out. It always gets me off guard because we go back and forth on the border so often. From Dover to Calais, Calais to Dover, Dover to Calais all the time. A lot of the time you'll see in some of the videos, we've caught a few of my friends doing it, like Clem and Callum, Dan, and whoever else we make videos with, and you'll see in the future. They do it quite often where you'll catch them driving on the wrong side of the road because they're used to being on a certain side of the country, or a different side of the map. So yeah, it does happen. It does happen. Also, funnily in real life as well, you see that quite often when people come off the ferry to Dover, and you see them come out the exit and they're all off the wrong side of the road, and you go, what the bloody hell are you doing? Are you drunk? You know, it's quite funny. You give them all an earful for being idiots, and then you end up doing the same bloody thing. Oh man, I'm gonna have to slip in behind here. Oh, that could have been worse. Well, it's quite busy at the minute, huh? Quite busy at the minute. What's time? Right, it's basically rush hour still. Yeah, that's part of your issue, isn't it? Look at the Frenchie, please! It's Frenchie, please! Look at that! I'm gonna pull you over and beat you with a croissant. Worst ways to die, I suppose. Just see Leon. It's a very French car, it's a Seat Leon. It's a Seat Leon in my blind spot. But just see him. Can't see him at all now. Look, he's not there. That's dangerous, man. Being a trucker is dangerous because your blind spots are basically everywhere. This Magnum does a good job of putting a curb mirror. Oh shit! Does a good job of putting a curb mirror right in front of you. So the best part about that is you can actually see your front section of your truck. But a lot of the times you'll see people bouncing splitters off speed bumps. You know, trucker Tim. So. And it happens because you can't really see where your truck ends because it is just a sheer drop. You're basically driving a moving wall. So you can make mistakes so easy. I'm just going to roll the toll. That's gangster. I'm sure they'll get me a fine for that. Where are you going, bud? You trying to come in here? You're going to have to wait, son, because that's my lane. Cheers, Bo. Right. Oh, it's a bit of a hill. It's a bit of a steep one. mile an hour, Jesus. I don't think he can save me at this point. This thing's slow as dick. Do we need fuel? No. Oh, I probably should have pulled in for a sleep load. That would have been a smart. That would have been a smart. English. Yeah, there's just something I like about these games, about like the whole. It's like therapy, man. I've got like close to. It's embarrassing to admit, but I have like close to 600 hours in this game, and never decided to make videos on it other than Clem's funny moments, and they're funny as it is. But I play this game quite a lot. This is basically my therapy, and I thought I would share my therapy with other people. We could all kind of sit down and enjoy together. I just thought that'd be a cool thing to do. If there's other videos you guys would like me to make, please leave them in the comments, because I'm always looking for suggestions for new games to play. There's a few other games that I've been playing, like Car for Sale Simulator. That's quite funny. That's doing well on YouTube at the minute. I was thinking about streaming that, starting over again, doing a save game, and you know, all of that stuff, because I feel like that would do quite well on the channel. We could also do some Call of Duty, although that's just going to be me swearing and raging and saying things I probably shouldn't. So, depends whether you want to see that kind of content on here. I mean, it is in the intro, so we probably will do some of that at some point. Rocket League, that game sucks arse, but I'll play it if you lot think it's funny. You know, there's loads of games, loads of stuff that we enjoy doing. Call of Duty's one of those games that I enjoy for about 5 seconds. The minute someone kills me, I want to commit scooter ankle. So, you know, it's fun, but not always. And my rages, I promise you, I wholeheartedly mean this. When I get angry on that game, that's not played up. I'm genuinely pissed off. That game really, really infuriates me so quickly. Is that a Corrado? There's a Corrado VR6. Look at that! That thing's cool. That's so dope. With a Corrado VR6. That thing's sick, man. That's dope. And what's that? Scirocco following it. That's cool. There's a Volkswagen convoy going. There must be a meet going on somewhere. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Imagine driving a truck and seeing like a convoy of like all these cool cars. Well, I suppose we just did, really. Well, other than the Scirocco or whatever it was. There's a fucking Alfa Romeo. What's that? A 147 or something? I don't know what that was. That's cool. Oh, this is like car spotting heaven. Oh yeah. If you didn't know, I like cars as well as trucks. So yeah, we can do some Forza content as well. That'd be a cool idea. Do some Forza challenges, maybe some drift builds or some race to nice or things like that. You know, making vehicles look good and stancing them out and making them cool liveries and doing a few challenges and whatever else have you. Like just making content. I do all this stuff anyway, so I just thought it'd be a fun idea to share with other people. Get other people's feedback. There's a cool M4 in front. I wasn't really sure about the M4s, about the weird grille they had. You know, listen, they call them kidneys, but at the minute that's basically a fucking torso. That's not a kidney, is it? They're not kidney balls, man. That's a whole chest plate. Car spotting. Customer expects delivery very soon. Make sure you arrive on time. Right. We've only got like 30 minutes. Is that soon? I would have said soon's like 10 minutes. Am I late? Am I going to be late again? Is this the second video in a row I'm going to be late? Is this how this channel's going to go? It's just me being late to places. Buddy, you're going to have to let me out. Sorry, but I have to bully you a little bit. Sorry, Peugeot dude. There's nothing I can do, mate. Yeah, I do like the mods for this game. They do add a bit of character to the game, so make it feel a bit more alive. Especially the car mods I've got going on at the minute, like all of these cool vehicles that you see randomly driving about. Some of them are tuner vehicles, some of them are just like cool vehicles, some of them are lowriders. You know, like, there's a lot of cool stuff in this vehicle pack, and I really feel like it adds a bit of variety. There's also we've also got like a time of day pack as well, so depending on the different time of days depends on the vehicle density, which allows traffic to act differently. Also, there's another pack I've got that's for AI driving. It's supposed to make the AI drive a little bit better, a bit more realistically. The movements are supposed to be smoother. They're supposed to do like dumb shit like real people do, like all of this stuff, right? So there's another M4 there. That's the sedan, that's sick. There's a 205 behind it. I do like the 205. There's something about being from the UK makes you like hatchbacks, right? That 205's cool. I remember my downstairs neighbour, I won't mention his name, but he used to have a dark blue 205 and it was factory, but it was modified slightly. It was on lowering coils just to be a little bit stiffer because they were, you know, just normal kind of hatchbacks. He had slightly upgraded refurbished wheels that were from a newer model of his vehicle, so they looked a bit nicer. A nice little lip kit and a nice little wing on it as well. It had a turbo and a few other exhaust mods, and it sounded great. It was a really, really cool little car, and every time we started it up I stuck my head out the window just because it sounded really cool. So yeah, I do like vehicles, man. I think they're cool. I think modifying stuff, making it your own, is really an interesting thing. Well, there's not many things in this world that you get to modify and make yours, you know? What's that, CBR? It's got gold wheels, some kind of Honda. Oh, Jesus. And we're stuck in traffic. We've got 6 miles to go. What's all this about? Let's have a look. Oh. So it looks like it's just traffic lights. Okay, that's not that bad. I thought it was going to be worse when something crashed or something. Is that a boat? That's a motherfucking boat! Goddamn! Son, you're a bit lost. There's a road. You like rivers, not roads. What is that? CBR? Some kind of Honda. Yeah, no, he's got some kind of dirt bike or something. A straight little dirt bike. Oh shit. That's cool. I like bikes as well. I just like vehicles, man. If it flies, goes fast, or you know, if it drives, flies, or floats, I'm interested, basically. Oh, there's the Battenberg man. Yeah, that's something that's weird as well. The French made some really, really cool hatchbacks, and then they made things like the C4, like that thing that went by. That's green. That was green. That was green. That was green. You're wrong. Anyway. Now I've stopped arguing with the police. Yeah. French hatchbacks are kind of cool. Some of them anyway. Some of the older ones, not so much the newer ones. There's no French hatchback that's came out in the last 20 years that I think is cool. Oh, maybe some of the Clio Williams Sport things, they're kind of sick, but you know, they're kind of like old. Oh, look at that! There was a turbo brick. It's an old Volvo. Yeah, there's a lot of odd-looking vehicles, as Americans say. Right, this is our stop. Right, where do you want it, Chief? He's going to say round the back, isn't he? Of course he's going to say round. Oh, you want it then? Okay, right, mate. What we'll do, son, is we'll swing it round and then we'll go past it and reverse up, because we just can see like that, you know? Sweet. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I know I'm doing. This is sweet, mate. Sweet as a nut. Sweet as a nut. Right. Oh, actually, I might even be able to get this in first time. I don't think I need to back up. Right, let's see. How good am I? Look at that. Are you not entertained? Look at that. It's crooked as fuck, but it does the job. That'll do. That'll do. Does the job, doesn't it? Look, there you go. Excellent. See that? Excellent, mate. Ain't no fines this time because I'm not late. Because I didn't drive around half of the UK to get here. Because we're not even in the UK, we're in France. Yeah, good job. Good job, that. Magnum's a lot better than the Iveco was. I substantially prefer it. I'm still not going to keep it though, because it is a Renault, and that goes against my culture. I'm actually offended that you would think I would keep it. That's how bad it is. Right, job done. Trailer has been delivered. Successful mission. Didn't break down once. We didn't fall asleep or crash or do anything stupid like that. We did run a possible red light. Allegedly. Um, Details, mate. No one needs to know. Other than the copper that fined us. So, if you guys want to see more of these videos, please be sure to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Comment, let us know down in the comments what you want to see next. Any suggestions for future videos, please comment. We are trying to grow this channel to be something that I can make a career out of. Well, that's the plan anyway. I'll see you guys next time. Have fun.